Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to go ahead and paint the headstock. And by paint I mean put the actual graphic work on the headstock of this guitar. So I'm sure most of you have been following along, but now we've got our flame maple with a very subtle ghosted flame pattern in there that you might be able to see, which I put in with some transparent acrylics. The rest of it is done with a tinted lacquer, and then the back edges, vignette, headstock, and neck are all done in a black nitrocellulose lacquer. So today I'm going to make the headstock match up a little better with the body. I feel like the black is kind of boring, so I'm going to go in with the airbrush and kind of do a bit of a reverse burst, not a reverse burst, sorry. It's going to look the same as a normal burst to a degree, except that I'm going to do it backward. I'm going to spray the color for the middle now. So I'm going to put the green in there. And I think what I'm actually going to do, somewhat in keeping with this, is kind of like a green flame thing just for fun. And I'll get that airbrushed in there in this video. Next video, I may or may not scrape off the black from the binding. I actually really like how it looks now, so I'm not sure I'm going to do that because I'm not sure if a white binding would be helpful at this point, and I've already shown you guys how to scrape that off anyway. So we'll see whether or not I go ahead and do that. And then following that, we'll be moving on to clear coat. So that's about it. I'll kind of explain what I'm doing here on the headstock as I do it, because now I'm doing voiceovers and stuff, so might as well get started. All right, guys, so I'm coming in here and putting in my green central part to that burst. This is actually mostly white that I'm spraying right now with a little bit of green in there for a tint. Green doesn't have a very strong color value, or at least not the standard transparent greens that you would use for an airbrush. So I have to use white because it's a much stronger color and it actually shows up in the black. If I spray the green, it goes on fairly transparent and you really can't even see it. It would take an incredible amount of it to be able to get the kind of opacity that I'm looking for here to overtake the black. So this is mostly white. Now I'm going to come in with that transparent green over top, the exact same stuff that I've got mixed in there actually, to create that kind of emerald base that I'm looking for, that emerald green base for my flame. So this is going to finish off the background, and I'm going to come in with the white next, you'll see, with the airbrush, and just do my flame pattern. So the white's going to go on here. I'm doing this all freehand, no stencils, no freehand shields. Just straight airbrush freehand to create this fairly simple flame pattern. It's not going to have a whole lot of hard edges, but it's you know, it's not super detailed, but it's a small area, which is part of why I'm doing it mostly freehand. And also, I don't want a super complex and deep looking flame up here on the headstock when I don't really have one on the body to match up with it. So I'm just going to keep it simple for this one. I'm going to do the white, and then I'm coming in with a couple layers of candies next. You'll see me come in with my, it's called Racing Green first. It's kind of a darker green. And then this has all been sped up. This whole video has been sped up 2 times. So you'll see me come in with that. I know it looks like I'm working fast, but I'm actually not this quick. There's the Racing Green, and then I'm going to come in with an emerald green after, an emerald candy green. And then with the 2 layers of candies on there, that's what I'm doing now. You'll notice later on when I show this guitar to you again that the color actually matches up fairly nicely with the body. Even though the body was done with a different type of paint, it was done with lacquer, and this is being done with acrylics. So that's it. I think it turned out fairly well, and we'll move on to clear coat in the next video. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up so it'll be easier for other people to find, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the cool projects I got coming out. Also, a big shout out to Sovereign King, who does the vast majority of the music for my channel, way better on guitar than I am, and to Troy from Noise Guitar Mods. I'll put the link in the description. The man is a great guitar tech, and he's taught me most of what I know about how the internals of these things work. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. See you next time.